Hi all, this is Ashley. I'm in the active gear review project in Shareist, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite parts about Shareist. This makes it really easy to do all of my content marketing very quickly, and I want to share it with you guys. So once I'm in here, I'm just going to click on the social button. And this button what I'm about to show you will only work if you've been sharing things from Shareist for a little while. So if you've shared over the last couple weeks, or if you've shared a lot in the last couple days, then this function will work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on reports inside of that social button. So I went social to reports, and it's going to show me everything I've shared ever and how many people clicked on it, how many people liked it, if there was comments, retweets, or favorites. We haven't been sharing from Active Gear Review for very long, so we won't see a huge amount of clicks, but there's a few that, in fact, this one was just shared today and it got a lot of clicks. So this is one of the ways I can tell if my audience is enjoying what I'm sharing. I'll be able to see that in there. What I'm going to do to make this really easy is I'm going to make a wrap-up post from the past week, from all the shares of the past week that were most popular. So if you look right under here, I can click based on the time frame. I can pick things that were shared this week or last week, this entire month, last month, or I can set a custom date range. So I'm going to go for things that were just shared this last week, and I'm going to sort them by overall clicks. You know what? Since I haven't shared that much this week, I'm going to go ahead and do all time, and again, sort by overall clicks. So if I wanted to sort based on social media platform, I could sort by things that had been most recent on Facebook, the most clicked, the most liked, the ones that received the most comments, or the most shares. So you can go through all of these and sort however you want. But this is the really cool part about it, because it makes it so easy to make up a wrap-up page. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to select the top 10 or top 5 or top 7. People sometimes get tired of top 10 lists, so I might do the top 7. This time I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to share just the top 8 items that I've shared recently that have gotten the most clicks. In fact, I'm going to stick with 7. And all I have to do now is click this Add Selected to a Page, and I can either add these to an existing page, or I can give it a new title like our top 10 shares this week. And I'm going to add that new page. Once I have this new page added, I'll have the option either to close that out and deal with that page later, or I can edit the page. I'm going to choose to edit this page. I'm going to add in some unique content. And I'm also going to just double check that I'm not doing any doubles. So as you can see, there's 2 items on here that are doubles. And in fact, this was just from a sample share, so I'm going to take that one out and just scroll down here. Oh, perhaps I shouldn't have called it top 10 shares since I only did 7. You can tell I do this a lot and forgot what to write up here. So now that I took those 2 out, it's going to become our top 5 shares. And again, this is just interesting for me to look at what my audience is responding to, clicking on, sharing, commenting on. And I might say something here like, each week we do a wrap-up based on what you were most interested in, or here's what you missed in the world of camping, cycling, and hiking this week. But I would say something there that just enticed the readers to read a little bit more so that they were clicking on these items. And remember, my goal here is to curate content that my audience will like so that they want to come spend more time on my site and trust coming back to me, trust that they'll hear what they need to hear by coming back to me. So here I would insert an interesting conclusion maybe. I may just leave it. I may not say anything on that one. But I just would want to share with them that I was showing them what the most interesting things to our audience was this last week. So when I click on the settings button, I have the opportunity to set up my SEO there, give it a meta title, change the URL if I want, and in fact I am going to, because that pulled top 10 shares and it was actually only 5. And then I can, again, make this a landing page by hiding the header or the main navigation. I can do any of those items right here. When I click the Publish button, this is going to allow me to publish this to any of the sites that I've connected to this account. If you'd like to connect more sites, if you want to connect this to a WordPress, all you have to do is come up here to your picture and go to Connect Accounts, and you can connect another blog to this. So I am posting this to the actual Shareist site that we've put on a custom domain as shop.activereview.com, and I am going to leave it hidden. I don't necessarily want this to appear to my audience because I may want to use it as a newsletter as opposed to a blog post. So I'm going to click Update Now, and once that's updated, I'll be able to go look at that post on the Shareist website that's on the Active Gear Review domain, and you'll just see that all of these display very nicely in a list. And so that's a curated post from those top shares this week.